I just want to have fun. What is going on, everybody? Drop a voicemail, 804-592-6160. You already know we want to hear from you, baby.
Take a trip vacation. You deserve a day. You deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta keep back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, this shit. Living my life with no regrets. So I title, link up, pull up on me. We just chillin' at the spot. What time? Anytime. Link up, pull up on me. We just coolin'. The chill spot. What time? Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and beat me up. Meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool. Get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good.
Gabagoo, gabagoo. Ah, don't it feel good? Gabagoo, gabagoo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Yankees feeling good, baby. Oh, you gotta swivel them hips. Yeah. Good morning. Oh, they know he's fine. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Smacky that likey. Oh, you better hitty that damn subby like you've never done a day in your life. What is going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Good morning and all rise and shine. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guessed it, we're going to be talking about Benny Rice today because Benny Rice hasn't just been decent. Benny Rice has been phenomenal for the New York Yankees. And I got a very simple question to ask. It's early. There's a lot of baseball to play. I can't front, right? Because it is only the 18th of April. I want to ask you out there right now one simple question. Do you think this guy is the real deal? Do you think the Benny that we're seeing to start the year is the Benny we're going to see the majority of the season? I posed that question to this beautiful audience today. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. I'll take a sip of my coffee in the big times. We got a lot of yeses. Wow. Got a lot of yeses in here. I like it. I like the optimism. I like the optimism around Benny. Because credit to the Yankees, tip of the cap to the New York Yankees, right? They basically sat there and they told us he's a middle of the order bat. That's what we think is Ben Rice. Now, Pete Simonetti was sitting there going, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if he's that good. Could he really be a middle? I don't know. That's a tough one, man. That's tough. But Ben Rice enters this year right now as one of the most impactful hitters. Not only on the New York Yankees, folks. He's been one of the most impactful hitters in baseball. Now, some of you are going to sit back there and go, Pete, what are you on this morning, brother? What have you tooken this morning, Pete, that got you saying this? I'm going to show you. Are you ready for this? Don't be scared. It's just a screen, so don't let this scare you. Lord have mercy on all of us.
I can't believe it.
I'm going to double up on that one.
I can't believe it.
Those are the current analytic numbers, your baseball savant breakdown of Ben Rice. Now, what does this tell you based upon these numbers, ladies and gentlemen? This is one of the elites to begin the year. And that's fair because that's what it tells you. Ben Rice is up there with the best of the best right now in Major League Baseball. He's up there with the best hitters in the game based off these numbers. You look at these numbers, right? Average exit velo, 98 percentile, right? Barrel percentage, 97. Hard hit, 99. Bat speed, 85. Squares the ball up. Squares it up, 82. Sweet spot, 73. X-Woba, 99. Look at all these numbers right now from Benny Rice. And of course, the numbers across the board, they're showing. 317. AVG. 414 on base percentage. 650 slugging. And over 1,000 OPS. Now, the great news for Ben Rice here is the Yankees do have a real opening for him moving forward if that's how the world unfolds. Anything can happen in baseball. We all know that. The strangest things can happen. You're like, whoa, that kind of changed up what we thought was going to take place. Ben Rice right now, you could almost pencil him in, especially with Vladdy going away and staying with Toronto. And we're not going to have that story to discuss because I tried to warn everybody. You knew it was going to be a story. Thankfully, Toronto kind of took that one out the way, and we don't got to talk about Vladdy going anywhere. Ben Rice could easily be penciled in if you're the New York Yankees, and this type of production continues. He's putting up first baseman numbers. He's putting up a really good first baseman numbers. And on top of that, he's also showing improved defense. When he plays over there at first base, he looks quicker. He looks faster. His reaction looks a lot better at first base. He looks comfortable wherever the Yankees put him. As a catcher, I kind of hold back a little bit on that one. I like him more at first base. And Ben Rice has done a solid job overall. And also, too, you know, I give the Yankees a lot of shit for how they handle prospects. Well, certain prospects. Jason Dominguez, we can talk about all that stuff. The New York Yankees have handled Ben Rice really, really good. Really good. Ben Rice is a guy who has basically earned his stay as a 1, 2, or 3 hitter in this team. He's been at the top of the order in just about every single game this year. And mind you, he has rewarded the New York Yankees for having that level of confidence in him by putting up the numbers he's put up now. It's almost funny because he threw on number 22. And he's kind of played like that 22 last year so far. His on-base percentage is .414. His slugging is .650. He's batting .317. Ben Rice is off to a crazy good start. And again, I also gave the Yankees credit for this last night. If you were to come to Pete Simonetti before this year began and you said, hey, Goldie's going to be leading off for the Yankees, what would my reaction have been? I'd say you're out your fucking mind crazy. There's no way on God's green earth is Paul Goldschmidt leading off for the New York Yankees. No way in hell. No way in hell. Goldie, Rice, Judge should stay that way until it shouldn't stay that way. They should never get off of that. I don't care if it's a righty. I don't care if it's a lefty. I don't care if Pedro Martinez comes back. I don't care if Randy Johnson's on the mound. Stick to that top 3. Goldie's doing a phenomenal job. Is he hitting homers left and right? No. But the guy's hitting above 350. Anything more you like, he has professional at-bats. Ben Rice 2, Judge 3. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine doing something similar to what we had last year when we went to a chip? Yeah, I find it hard to believe too, right? But that's what that lineup does. And I understand, look, I don't get mad. It is April. If you want to mess around a little more with lineups until you feel you found it, fair play to you. I think like me, you all are the same way. I would like to see a level of consistency in the lineup. But what the Yankees are uncovering now, and I hope they're smart enough and they recognize this because they like to mix this stuff up too much. I saw a winning formula yesterday. I think you guys did too. We also saw this winning formula last season. Now, however you want to go, is it Bellinger that's 4th? Is it Jazz that's 4th? Is it Austin Wells eventually at 4th? I don't know. But I do know against right-handers, when it starts to pencil in the rest of that lineup, you guys saw the bat I was holding. But the man that held that bat before and holds Victor's bats now should not be batting 5th. I'm sorry. I'm a supporter of Anthony Volpe, as you guys know. I want to see Anthony Volpe succeed. It's only good for the Yankees if this kid starts to hit the way we all thought he could hit. Fact of the matter is, Anthony Volpe has done nothing to warrant batting Anthony Volpe 5th, and I don't understand it. I don't get the reasoning behind it. It makes 0 sense to me on why the Yankees do that. I don't know why they're doing it, why they think it makes sense. It makes 0 sense to me. Leo says Ben Rice had 26 hits with like 150 at-bats last season. He's about to pass 26 hits in less than half at-bats this year. Yeah, man, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Greg adds in, as a huge Volpe fan, he's frustrating me. What kind of hitter is he? It's like he's trying to do everything, but he isn't doing anything well. I'm going to talk about Anthony Volpe now. James says, I agree with you, Pete. Leave those guys 1 through 3 hitters alone. They are doing great. Volpe needs to bat lower and move Jason into the 5 spot. Yeah, man, look. Jason Dominguez has had no trouble hitting right-handed hitters. Yesterday, I know he didn't have a great game, but he's had no trouble hitting right-handed hitters. he should always be the 5 guy. Also due to balance. He's a switch hitter. So that also helps, kind of work on the other team. How are you going to pitch to this lineup? But I want to stick to Anthony Volpe for right this moment, right now. Let me pull Anthony Volpe up for everybody. We could kind of take a look at where Anthony is right now. Let's see. Where's Anthony Volpe? Here he is. So again, he's kind of a mixed bag. Here's Anthony Volpe's current Baseball Savant page right here. This is what we're looking at right now with Anthony Volpe. MLB Gaming says they should bat the Martian behind Captain America. Captain America. That being Mr. All Rise.
All rise, motherfucker.
I want to stick with Anthony Volpe here, man, because, man, isn't he a pain in the ass? This is something like an Italian uncle would say to Anthony Volpe. You fucking little pain in the ass, get over it. He's been a real pain in the ass, man. And it's not a negative. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here, getting Anthony Volpe in a headlock. I love this kid, man. I want him to be super successful with this team. I really, really, really do. I am pulling for this dude. But we just haven't seen it, man. We just haven't seen it. And again, you look at all these numbers right now for Anthony Volpe. Yeah, man, the fielding has been awesome, man. He just keeps getting better defensively. It feels that way with him. But there has been nothing, ladies and gentlemen, zero, that warrants him batting 5th. And honestly, the Yankees doing it is rather crazy to me. Because there is no legitimate evidence there to say this kid should bat 5th. He's our 5-hole hitter like he was yesterday. Volpe should never be 5 or 6. I don't care what anybody says. He should never be batting 5 or 6. I love Ant. If you want to bat him 7, 8, 9, no problem. No problem at all. But I think the Yankees need to ease up when it comes to Anthony Volpe in the middle of an order. Against right-handed hitters, why would it not be Jason Dominguez up there when he's hitting so well left-handed? He also has phenomenal plate discipline. Anthony Volpe is to his credit, he's looking a little better when it comes to I'll take a walk or I'll get into a better count. I'll lay off some of those outside pitches. He is getting a little better there. But Anthony Volpe, again, throughout his time, even his Baseball Savant page, if you want to base things off of that, I believe Savant, batting average, all that stuff tells a story of an individual player. For Anthony Volpe, when I look at him, I'm sorry, but I don't see a middle of the order hitter. Now, coming up as a prospect, that's what the expectation was. But he hasn't reached that expectation. And Anthony Volpe is 23. Could he do it next year? Potentially. But to this point, folks, there's been nothing that warrants batting Anthony Volpe that high in the order. And some people may look around and go, Pete, but the Yankees are 12-7, man. Why are you talking about this? Very simple. Very simple. I like a set order. I think if the Yankees keep messing around with this, eventually you're going to have moments and times where it bites you in the ass. I like having a set understanding of where they are. The Yankees are doing very well. I think before this year began, if anybody sat there and said, hey, come April 18th, the Yankees are 12-7, what do you think about that? I would sit there and go, with that rotation, sign me the hell up. Sign me up. Where do I sign? Right here? Okay, no problem. Done. Done. That's where I would be if somebody were to tell me that. That simple. But I want to see the Yankees have a set lineup. I love the idea of Dominguez batting in that middle of the order. It makes all the sense in the world. It's again, is it a knock? No, it's not a knock. It's what I would like to see, and I think the majority of you would like to see the same damn thing. Anthony Volpe has not been the guy we expected him to be or that we were told he was, but he got time. In reality, he does. I know people are getting tired of the kid. I get it. Maybe this is who he is. And maybe this is who he is. He's a great fielder. Yankees also do have 8 other men in that lineup that can carry that workload. Just saying. Again, speaking of the Yankees record, they are right now a game up in the American League East, right behind the Toronto Blue Jays, the Boston Red Sox, who have won 2 in a row, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Tampa Bay Rays, who the Yankees defeated yesterday. Yankees have won 4 games in a row, and right now, as I said, man, they are playing good baseball. They are currently tied for the most wins in the American League. These are all good things. And it's April, folks. It's April. We got a lot of baseball to play. I know it's very easy to get ahead of ourselves. And oh my God, let's overreact. Now, I will say this. If somebody were to come to me and go, who are you most worried about in the Yankees lineup? Out of all the players on this team, believe it or not, I am worried about Cody Bellinger. And you may say, why are you worried about Cody Bellinger, Pete? He's the guy that I'm choosing. Why is it not? Why are you not worried about Jazz, Pete? Why is it Cody Bellinger? To me, it's Cody Bellinger because if you have looked at Cody Bellinger's career overall, and again, he had the MVP year. He's never really been that guy. Kind of had a bounce back, cut down the Ks, and started to put the ball in play a little more. And that's why I look at like his barrel percentage and I'm like, individual players, you got to look at them different. Cody Bellinger's a guy who was striking out a lot but hitting more homers. He kind of took it down a bit. I'm going to put the ball in play a little more, let things happen. The more you put the ball in play, let me tell you guys this, the harder it is to have a very, very high barrel percentage and hard hit percentage and all that stuff. It doesn't usually go up that way. It's more difficult. So if you look at Cody Bellinger's overall Savant page right now, I mean, on the year, he's hitting 186, a 239 on base percentage, folks. A 239 on base percentage. Now, what worries me about that is he's getting pitches to hit. That's what worries me. And you want to know how I know that? Because Aaron Judge, a lot of times, is either just being Aaron Judge, getting walked, and then Cody Bellinger's coming up, and he's the guy you're challenging to get out. And he hasn't made the most of it. Now, disclaimer, before anybody runs with this, it goes, Pete Simonetti said Bellinger's a bust. No. It's April 18th. There's a lot of baseball to play. We all understand that. There's a lot of baseball to play. Cody Bellinger last year, you pull up the Savant page, it's a little different, right? It's strange as it stands right now. It's a little odd. You go back to 23 when he had a really good year. It's strange. But look, if Cody can get to 260, 325 on base percentage, 426 slugging like he did just last season, 750 OPS, I'm not complaining. You want to know why? I mean, part of that outfield last year was Alex Verdugo. Part of that outfield last year was Alex Verdugo, who was the worst left fielder in all of baseball. I don't got to talk about Jason Dominguez. I think we all like the kid. I think we all believe and we see the talent. We could pull him up. Let's pull Dominguez up anyway before we get into voicemails, just for the hell of it, because I don't think I haven't seen his Savant page really this year. And yeah, look, I mean, even for Dominguez, not good. It's not good. Savant page isn't sexy. Numbers aren't bad at all. 241 average, 333 on base percentage. A lot of baseball to play. A lot of baseball to play here for Jason. Trent Grisham, as Greg just said, has done a phenomenal job of filling in for these guys and also providing much needed power in the Yankees outfield that doesn't have to do with Aaron Judge, who is the greatest damn player on planet Earth. But I do believe Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm, as the weather warms up, I expect better production from these guys. I think Jazz is very focused on having a big year. I think he wants to have a big year. I know for a fact he really, 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 really enjoys being a New York Yankee. You know, he's struggling right now. A lot of strikeouts early on. Again, Cody Bellinger struggling now. Look, man, this could be another situation. If you guys remember last year when you sit there and go, you give it a week and you look up and go, okay, cool, he's hitting 235 now. All right, cool, he's hitting 250. Nice. Now we're kind of back on track. It could very well be that situation again. It is far too early to declare anybody's season done. They're useless. They're not good. They're garbage. Forget it this year. They can't perform. They can't do it in New York. It's over with. It's far too early for all of that. And the reason why I like to pull these numbers up, because they do tell a story. Aaron Boone said it a while ago, and I agreed with him. He said, at the end of the day, I think you'd be wrong not to look at all the numbers. And he's right. I agree with that. You got to look at all the numbers. Does it mean you utilize one more than the other? Potentially. Does it mean you're basing the analytics stronger than what your gut and your eyes say? Potentially. I don't work that way. I like to look at everything that I make my own decisions up. But for me, keep that order where it is, man. Goldie, Rice, Judge. That is a very good 1 through 3 in the lineup for the Yankees. Keep it that way. Keep working at that. Build off of that. At the end of the day, Aaron Judge, you ready for something crazy that's going to blow your mind? This is going to blow your friggin' mind. You ready for this? Aaron Judge should protect the best left-handed hitter in your lineup. Mind blown or no? Did your mind just boom blow up? Tell me your mind just exploded as I just came out with the smartest thing on planet Earth that nobody's ever thought of before. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me, folks. I know your mind is blown. You can't believe the knowledge that I have in this head. Your mind is blown out your damn mind. Unbelievable what I just did. I could end the show here because it was a mic drop. It's a mic drop moment. No, but really, we saw the formula last year. We saw what worked for the Yankees. And if you guys remember early in the year in spring training when the Yankees started doing Wells and Judge 1-2, I said, I didn't like it too much. But then I said, maybe the Yankees believe that Wells is their best left-handed hitter. So you have Judge protect them. And I said, okay. I get it. Then I understand. I love what Rice has done. And I love the idea that the Yankees say, hey, if he's putting up those type of numbers that we're seeing, not just numbers, the analytical numbers and all that, how do you not have Judge protecting Ben Rice? You got no choice anymore. If the Yankees are going to be smart, we know smart or Yankees, right? NYYST coined that phrase years ago. It's genius. It's genius. It is absolutely genius. But if they went ahead and they put that in their head and go, going forward, this is the way we're doing it. You got no other choice, man. That's the way it should go. That's the way it should go, 150%. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite time of the day. Voicemail time, baby. Let's get it.
Hey, this is Joey from the Bronxy, baby. How you doing? Rice, baby.
Tell him.
Ding, 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 ding.
Tell him, fam.
Rice, baby. Oh, man. Kid, you know what he is? He's the real number 22 of New York.
Oh, shit.
Man, I didn't expect this. He's putting up insane numbers, almost fucking Judge-type numbers, proving that we truly do have the real number 22 of New York. Meanwhile, what is that other loser doing? Juan Soto. You know what he's like? He's like a trophy wife who just left her good-looking,
Come on, Joey.
rich, popular stud of a boyfriend for an even richer, hyper-billionaire, but bald, hairy back, disgusting-looking, old fucking new hubby. And she's just waking up right next to him in the lap of luxury in a 5-star hotel in the King Suite, but she's hungover and all the makeup is smeared off. He's like, splitting headache. And then all of a sudden, she hears this disgusting, snoring blob of shit that she's lying next to. She's like, what the fuck? And turns around and sees this fucking whale just farting and snoring away. And she's like, God, what did I just do? She slaps her forehead like, what the fuck did I just get myself into?
Oh, man.
Regrets, baby. It's not the same, is it, Juan? It's not just that Judge is not behind you, protecting you. It's the whole package. It's the aura. It's the atmosphere. It's not the same, is it? Well, thanks for the memories, fucko. Now go fuck yourself.
God, I love Joey, man. There's nobody like him. I tell you, man, I love Joey. He got one more, though. Don't worry. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me refresh here. Let me do a refresh, man. Joey, top notch, top of the line, man. I tell you what, that man is not friggin' playing at all, man. Joey giving it to Juan Soto. Oh, man, Yankee fans, come on, man. Yankee fans are going to get mad at me real quick. Mets fans, any Mets fans in here, he's going to be all right. He's going to be okay. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that. He'll be all right.
Big Dean Francis, Macho King in the house. How you doing? Pretty underground, yeah. WrestleMania weekend is finally here, and I'm eating sauce, yeah. And I'm gonna stuff my face like a savage and even crinkle lots of be envious, yeah. As Ben Rice, or as I like to call him, Bomba Rice, is born like a champion, yeah. And
Tell him, March.
Chisholm is 1,000,000% correct that these don't suck. But he has to try and keep his composure the way the Macho Man did when that liar Jay Stunning tried to sandbag the madness. And I told him, not today! But it's Francis Lee Friday, and you know what that means. To all the haters and busters that got here late and slap you in the teeth like it's 1988. Macho's doing 90 right out of the gate. When they heard I was coming, they closed down the interstate.
Yeah.
Dropping them elbows from here to Kentucky. When I'm on the mic, I get funky like a monkey.
What?
Some might say that Macho King's the goat because I straw the stars a drink and I hustle with my flow. If you didn't know it then, don't act like you don't know. I'm fully representing the UWO. Dig it! All my macho maniacs and mamas, stay macho. And get your tickets from May 10th, because we're kicking cancer's ass and be with the U. Oh, yeah. Watch out.
Oh, man, I tell you what. There's nobody like the one and only. There I am. There's nobody like the Macho King, damn it. That man, look. He does Flow Fridays. He does Macho Flow Fridays. If you guys didn't know, so he raps on Fridays. And let me tell you something. When that mixtape drops, forget it. Forget it. There might be a feature with 50 Cent, by the way. I'm working on that right now. Macho and 50 on the same track. I'm working on that right now.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
He's going to make another song about Hulk Hogan.
I hate your guts.
And another one about him.
You told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life.
And just because it's our Macho, I will let it slide because I love Hulk Hogan also. But, you know, I love Macho too. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to buckle up. Fasten your seatbelts because the man is back, baby. You're going to hear from Uncle Dom.
Oh, I bet you never thought you'd hear from me again. Those of you that haven't and thought that, I'm back, baby. Pete, I'm in a hospital still. I got more holes and lines than me. I don't give a rat's ass. Because you know, guys, I love you. And I'll be coming back real soon. But I just had to call you today to let you know that I'm still standing.
Oh, he's gonna sing.
I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead,
And I'm
Dom.
still standing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Pete, I didn't know I could be still standing after what I've been going through.
Damn.
But you know, I'm standing better than I ever did.
Tell him, Dom.
Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Picking up those pieces of my life with all of you still on my mind.
Yeah.
I'm still standing.
Oh, yeah.
NYYU, it takes a lot to get rid of this man. I love all you guys. Thank you for your prayers.
We love you, Dom.
I'm going through some shit. But I hope to get out of here soon. And I hope to do this, Pete. And I know there's some people that may be trying to do it, but they're not doing it like this. And I'm in a hospital right now. I don't care if they come or not. Don't get over. Yankees win. Yankees win.
He's a nut.
Come on and get me. Come on and give me those meds. I don't give a rat's ass because I am coming back bigger, better than ever. The jukebox is full, Pete, and I'm ready to explode. Hey, yo. Let's fucking go, Yanks. Let's fucking go.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear say.
Hey, yo. Hey, man. Uncle Dom, we've been talking about you. It feels like almost every day because the reality of it is it doesn't feel the same without your voicemails after games, man. It doesn't. You know, the songs and everything, it doesn't feel the same. You are officially NYYU's uncle. So we need you better. We need you healthy. We want to see you out there. And look, brother, if you're ready to explode, do it over there. Do it over there, brother. We'll see you soon, Dom. Much love to you. Get better. Get better, my friend. We'll see you very, very soon. Let's keep it going, guys.
Hey, good morning, Pete, Francis, Jira, Chat. This is William Henry. First of all, I wanted to say what a lot of other people did. I loved Bronx or Nothing the other night. It was absolutely fantastic. Hope there's another one soon. Also, I'm excited that there's only just like a little over 3 weeks till the May 10th game. I predict that whatever team Jira is on will win because Jira knows how to pick winners. After all, she picked you, Pete, right? Regarding Ben Rice, I just love watching this guy play. He's so good. Every at-bat is so competitive. I don't see how we can take him out even when Stanton comes back. First of all, if and when Stanton comes back, and I love Stanton. I thought what he did for us last year was amazing. But Stanton's injury is the kind, I know a little bit about it. I know people who've had that. Basically, even with rest, that's the only cure. And the more he swings, the more that pain is going to come back. And it's just a matter of how much pain he can tolerate. So how long he'll be able to play for us this year, I don't know. So hopefully the situation will work itself out. Stanton, I think at minimum, will be a right-handed pinch hitter. Maybe he'll platoon with Rice. But Stanton's been so great in the playoffs. If he can still swing, I do think we're going to need that swing.
Hell yeah.
But Ben Rice has been great. This guy's amazing. I think next year he'll be our first baseman. Anyway, I'm out. Take care. Bye.
Great voicemail. Great voicemail by William Henry, man. He does that all the time. This guy is William Henry's like the voice of reason. He just comes in and drops knowledge for you, and that's it, and just shuts it all down. Yeah, look, you're getting that question a lot now, because and it's good you're getting that question. You're getting that question in a good way because Ben Rice is doing so well. That's why I wanted to highlight Ben Rice today. I did it yesterday, and a lot of people hit me up, were like, Pete, thank you for highlighting Oswaldo Cabrera, because a lot of people aren't talking about Waldo, and I'm very happy that you gave him a shout out. Waldo's having a very, 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 very good year for the Yankees. He really is. Oh, you know, is he a traditional third baseman offensively and this and that? No, but he's doing the job. And that is extremely important. So I want to give him some love also, and I'm going to keep giving Oswaldo Cabrera love. When it comes to G, he's right. If Stanton ever were to come back and to go, hey, look, man, it hurts, it's bad, it's painful, but I think I'll be able to come up there and pinch hit a day, or specifically in the postseason, if he could get in there every now and then, look, there's going to be at-bats potential. We don't know what the team's going to look like in August, September. We got no idea after the deadline what this team is going to be. We got no clue whatsoever. But you may have openings in that lineup where you can definitely get him in big moments. And we've seen what G does in the big moment. We want him there in the big moment. Ben Rice doing great now is awesome. You would like to have G back, as William Henry said, even if it's a, hey, a lefty's coming in, they're going to have him come in to face Jazz in this situation, Bellinger in this situation. You could switch that up with Stanton. That's a hell of a strategy to have on your bench. We'll see how it goes. My brother, Rod Thompson. He says, I will say this. The Yankees are winning, so I will not nitpick when it comes to Volpe, but I'll be watching, buddy. I'll be watching. Yeah, man, it's... You know, I feel like there's many people on it that want me to come on here and just simply say Anthony Volpe's the worst player that ever lived. He's been terrible. He's been this. He's been that. And look, I've said what I've said about Anthony Volpe. Has he been the guy, the prospect that we were promised? Hell no. Not even near it. The Yankees have moved the goalpost. The fans haven't, nor should they. And I say this all the time. The Yankees are the ones coming out there and going, yeah, but the defense. It was never about that. It was never about that. It was always about his offense. He was a great offensive talent. That's all you heard about, the Derek Jeter stuff, this, that, this. Anthony Volpe wasn't the one going around saying, I'm going to be the next Derek Jeter for the Yankees. He didn't say that. That's the hype train that was built. Anthony Volpe didn't pass up on all those good shortstops. The Yankees didn't. What did the Yankees say? Well, we like the kid we got in the minor leagues. So as a fan, you go ahead and say, oh, man, this, that, this. And also, shout out to myself here at NYYU. Shout out to David Cohn, who also said this. When we were talking about back then of signing one of these players, one of these shortstops that were available, a lot of people were yelling at me then going, Pete, but that blocks Anthony Volpe. And I said, no, it doesn't. It doesn't block Anthony Volpe. You never know what happens. You never know what happens. Fact of the matter is, the Yankees have a spot open at third base that could have easily slid somebody over. Carlos Correa had the ability to slide over. Corey Seager had the ability to slide over. There's been players there that had the ability to move over. The Yankees passed on that. David Cohn said the same exact thing that I did. That should not prevent the Yankees from getting somebody else because it doesn't necessarily block him. There's other spots open. On top of that, second base just became available before the Jazz trade. So a lot of things could have happened there for the New York Yankees. They passed on all that. And that is why the expectation was so high of Anthony Volpe. It wasn't Anthony Volpe doing it. Hell, Anthony Volpe was just playing baseball and doing really well. It's not his problem that the hype train started that and talked about hitting and he's going to be a great offensive talent. And now the Yankees said, whoa, hold up. He's a great defender. Take it easy, everybody. He's a really good defender, isn't he? Let's be happy about that, shall we?
Hey, P. Good morning. And Francis. I know you're usually there on Friday. Just want to talk about Jason Dominguez. I think that, lately, them taking him out of the game. I know they kept him in the game the last two, I believe. But I just
No, he was out yesterday.
I don't trust Aaron Boone at all with this guy. I mean, you got to keep him in the game. You got to let him play. It's April. I mean, it ain't October. You got to let the kid play. Just let him get comfortable out there. But, I trust Aaron Boone like I trust Magic Johnson's dick to cure AIDS. Anyways, peace.
Oh my God. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear say. Oh my God. That might be one of the most wild things I've ever heard on a voicemail. That might be one of the most wild things I have ever heard on a voicemail on this show. My man said he trusts Aaron Boone as much as he trusts Magic Johnson's Johnson. That is fucking bananas, bro. That is absolutely bananas. My Lord. Let's keep it going.
Yo, whoever that Kyle Malay guy is, his voicemails are ass, bro. The guy sounds like he just burnt his mouth eating a Hot Pocket. Everyone else that does voicemails, like Macho, DJ Steels, Joey from the Bronx, they're class 1. Uncle Dom, class 1 voicemails. Kyle Malay, his voicemails are always ass. And Cody Bellinger needs to start hitting for the Yankees. He is not playing good.
Who had this on their bingo card? The Glaber's ass guy has changed into the Kyle Malaya's ass guy. This is nuts. Never guessed this. Only here at the U. That's going to be clipped. That's going to be put all over Discord. Oh my God, it's going to be a mess. I can't do this much longer, folks. I'm going to have a short career potentially.
The one and only Platano P. What's going on, bro? It's your boy Chris over locked and loaded with the U, baby. Yo, Ben Rice or Ben Arroz con habichuela y con carne is doing amazing, man. That guy, he's turning some heads, man. But at the same time, you got to keep going because the more he does, the more everybody's going to forget about everybody else, like Giancarlo, Stan, and everybody else, man. He got to keep going. Yankees offense is doing amazing. And we just got to keep grinding out during the series. And our second home, which is feels weird when they go to George N. Steinbrenner Field and they're the visiting team. But at the same time, it's crazy. But love you, Pete, man. Can't wait for the event May 10th, man. And let's see what happens, man. Later.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, man, I wanna wrap up today's show with that. I want to talk about that here for a second real quick. Voice is holding up pretty well with these dumbass allergies. So I didn't know you got to take like your allergy pills daily. That's how stupid I am, okay? Jira told me. She said, idiot, moron, jerk off. You take it every day, you imbecile. You take it every day so it works. You don't just pop it in when you want to. You take it every day, okay? I said, all right, no problem. But anyway, I want to end the show with this. Reminder, Monday, which is the 21st. Monday the 21st, during Game Season Live, we are doing the draft to see what team you're playing on. So again, just a quick reminder, Monday 21st, this coming Monday, we are going to be doing the draft to see if you're a Team Pete or you're a Team Jordan. We're going to know that very, very, very soon on Monday. Tune in to Game Season Live. We're going to do that the entire time. We're going to do it the entire time. Miguel, that doesn't mean you can't play. You can still play. But we're doing the draft that day. Doesn't mean you're canceled. You're not allowed to play. You can still buy tickets to play. We'll just place you at that point. But we are doing the draft on Monday. Reason we're doing that, I need to make sure you guys who want it, this is not mandatory, but whoever wants their jerseys, get your jerseys. You can order your jerseys through nyyunderground@yahoo.com. I'm going to reach out to everybody. Here's the options. Here's the team you're on. Here's the jersey you can get. Here's the hat you can get. That is all up to you. But from there, we'll let everybody know what team they're on. You can buy a jersey if you want. You do not have to. They are not mandatory. But we're coming decked out. I'm coming decked out. Full jersey, full hat, full gear, face black, face blue, face pink, whatever the hell it is. I'm ready to play ball. Everybody's going to be getting a breast cancer awareness pin. We got some of these to give out. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. Casa Hill Little League. I got to thank them again. We're going to do a lot of video. A lot of recordings going to be done. We got 2 people filming. It's going to be legit. I'm going to find out officially about catering today. We're going to have some options that you could buy, a lunch pack or whatever it might be. We're working on a lot of different things. So, guys, I'm excited about this event. If you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets today. On top of that, I want to make something known here really quickly. Playing in the game is awesome. And everybody knows that. Playing in the game is cool. If you're playing in the game, here's what I need you to do today. I need you to reach out to friends and family and say, hey, this is a cause that I'm playing for. I would like for you to come out there and watch. It's $25. That's it. I want 100+ people at this event. I think right now we got about maybe the mid to low 50s is what is showing up. Successful already. Don't get me wrong. It's the first one. Very successful. I want 100 people there. Contact your friends if you're playing. Say, hey, why don't you come out? Bring a sign. Get people to make signs. Have your name on it. You know, we want this to be special because, folks, the reason we want this to be special, we're working with Bronx 12 potentially to come out there. We're working with a lot of people involved in New York City in general. You got to be the life of the party. I want to hear cheers. I want to hear boos. I want to hear all that fun stuff because when people are going to see this, I want them to say, that's where I belong. I belong with NYYU. Those are the guys that are doing it for real. They're out there day in and day out. They're doing stuff for the community. It's legit. I want to be there with them. We're trying to have a shit ton of people at this event. We're going to film everybody. Guys, we're going to have the place cards where you can put a family member's name on there. Maybe somebody you lost the cancer that you're standing up for. Even somebody currently battling it is also, you do whatever you like. I got 2 people that I know for a fact I am going to honor because that means something deeply to me. So we're going to take individual pictures. You guys are going to be sponsored all over our Instagram page. We are going in. It's going to be amazing. Also, I'm going to reach out to everybody after you have a team because we're planning on doing walk-up songs. So we're planning on doing the walk-up music. So we're going to make sure you guys have that too. So guys, you are the best. Much love to each and every one of you. Get your tickets if you haven't yet. Send it to friends if you haven't sent it yet. Send that link to everybody you know. Let's have an amazing, amazing, amazing time. Best way to donate, if you want to donate, here's how. Contact NYYU directly, nyyunderground@yahoo.com if you want to help for things like catering and what we have going on with the event. If you want to donate directly to Stand Up to Cancer, go ahead, buy tickets for this event and say, hey, Pete, I'm using these to donate. Give them to whoever you like. Every ticket sale goes to Stand Up to Cancer. Every ticket sale, I repeat, 100% goes to Stand Up to Cancer. So if you want to donate through NYYU, buy a ticket. Also, the other reason why you want to buy a ticket, come here. Maybe you guys, I need you guys to hear me on this. Jeff J., who is a friend of the channel, he said no matter what number you guys get in ticket sales, he's going to double it. So if you want to donate through that because Jeff and his family is going to double it. So again, we get the 2,500, we've donated 5,000. We get the 5,000, we donated 10K. We're also going to be doing auctions after the game. Just saying. You don't know what you're going to get. I'm just saying. You could walk away with one of those game used bets. I'm just saying. You can walk away with potentially signed merchandise. I'm just saying. Wait and see. Be there. Don't miss what we are building here at NYYU, because there's not going to be many more first. This is the first. You can say you were there, because as I said at our very first event, it only goes up from here. You don't want to miss it. Be there, be there, be there. Guys, have a great day. I'll catch you on Game Season Live. Peace out, baby. See you later.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best. We still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing. Ain't nobody moving the way that we moving. Hop out the Sprinter and shoot.